I'm Katie Allman reporting for Katie Chats in downtown Toronto. With writer, creator, director Matthew Murray of the web series Teenagers. What inspired you to create this very gritty, intense series about sex, drugs, and being cool in high school?
That was a very well-worded question. I think what inspired, I've wanted to make a web series for a long time. It's definitely like a growing phenomenon, and I feel like I felt silly not trying to take advantage of it, I guess. So me and my friend Sarah were writing all these ideas, like all these different protagonists, and it just was never really working. So we were like, why don't we just try putting them all into one story? And they were all teenage characters. So we decided, why don't we just play it simple, kind of like go with just a one-word title, Teenagers, and then see if it catches on. And then we just were able to find amazing actors. So yeah, it just happened. And
you were born in 1993, so you're quite young. You went to high school a little bit after I went to high school. How much is this based on your experience in high school, really just a couple years ago?
Ooh, good question. I think it's very much inspired by my high school experience. Of course, none of the characters are anyone in particular. It's fiction, but a lot of the intensity and almost euphoria of being in high school, everything feels like it's the end of the world. Like, it's just always so dramatic. For me, it was, at least. So I figured, yeah, I guess that's where it came from. No one in particular, but definitely just the overall experience itself definitely stimulated that. Yeah.
How did you meet and start working with your producer and actor, Emmanuel Kabongo, who may or may not be sitting right there?
It's actually a kind of a funny story. I did a film earlier with another actor, Nakeem, who's also in the show. And we had an interview at Rogers, and I didn't even know, but he ended up bringing his friend Emmanuel, which was a surprise, and he was super cool, and he was talking about how he was a gladiator in his recent film. He was so funny. I couldn't help but write it in my phone. Like, whenever someone does something interesting, I write it in my phone just in case, like for later if I want to write something. Mm-hmm. And I remember one day when we were writing Teenagers, I just kind of was flipping through my phone, and I was like, oh, funny dude talking about gladiators. Who is this guy? And then I just got in touch with him over Facebook, sent him the scripts kind of on a whim. And that's just how it happened, I guess.
Great.
Yeah.
And what was it like for you as a director on set, directing some very intense and gritty scenes, which seems to be sort of a keyword we've been using a lot?
It was really exciting because for this project, for the first time, I think I didn't feel any boundaries or anything with what was happening, and I felt like the actors really trusted me and the script, and they were 100% in their roles. And there are some violent scenes, some sexual scenes, but it was never awkward. It was always just completely in the moment, and I didn't really have to have a strategy or anything. I just kind of went with it, and it just flowed. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How are you hoping that audiences and youth in particular respond to this?
I mean, there are plenty of messages, I guess, that could be conceived or plenty of messages that you could take from the show after watching it. But I just really want people to be able to escape for a couple minutes, Like, I think that's the point of web series and why people like them so much. They're short. You can just sit down in between classes or in between homework or work and just kind of escape for a couple minutes. And I think youth, especially, since it does feature youth, they'll be able to really kind of hopefully see themselves in one of the characters, because it is an ensemble cast, so there's plenty of different characters from all kinds of backgrounds and like sexualities, ethnicities. So I feel like there are things to take away from it, but the main thing is for people to be entertained and to just be able to get out of the world for a couple minutes, I think. Yeah.
And you've already been getting so much traction through social media with the web series. How does it feel to be getting all this attention before it's even been released?
I don't know. It feels really good, I guess. I always have this bit of anxiety about buzz, because it's like when people start talking about something, then there's all these expectations, and I'm pretty confident that people will be happy with what they see, but there's always that sense of like, you know, it's pretty intense, and it's happened so fast, so I don't think it's all really settled in yet. Like, we have a premiere on Sunday, so I know Monday morning, I'm just waiting for Monday morning when I wake up, I can just finally just, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think I really like the attention, of course, and I'm grateful for it. Yeah.
And where's the best place for us to find out more information on you and on Teenagers online?
Well, Teenagers is all over social media, so you can find us at Teenagers 2014 on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, and then we have a website, www.teenagerswebseries.ca. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Congratulations, and best of luck with the series and with a long career you have ahead of you.
Let's hope.
Yeah. Thanks. I'm Katie Holman reporting for Katie Chats in downtown Toronto.